Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Before I begin, here are my disclaimers. Today I am going to give you an update about ULTRAGENYX Pharmaceutical INC quarterly report. ULTRAGENYX Pharmaceutical Inc. offers a diverse range of biopharmaceutical products and services for the treatment of rare and ultra-rare genetic diseases. Some of its notable products include Crysvita Burosumab for X-linked hypophosphatemia, Mepsevia for mucopolysaccharidosis VII Dojolvi, for long-chain fatty acid oxidation disorders Evkeeza, Evinacumab. For homozygous familial hypercholesterolemia, the company also has several product candidates in various stages of clinical trials, including U-Zone 143 for osteogenesis imperfecta, U-Zone 111 for Sanfilippo syndrome type A DTX400, and 1 for glycogen storage disease type IA GTX-102 for Angelman syndrome. In addition to its products, ULTRAGENYX Pharmaceutical Inc. collaborates with various institutions and companies, including Kyowa Kirin Co., Ltd., REGNX Bio Inc., and Regeneron, among others. ULTRAGENYX Pharmaceutical Inc.'s stock price has significantly dropped by over -36.8% in the past year due to a series of negative news events in July 2025. The main causes of this decline were a disappointing update on its key clinical trial for U-Zone 143, which did not meet predetermined efficacy thresholds, and a regulatory setback from the FDA for its gene therapy U-Zone 111. The company's stock plummeted by 21–23% after the clinical trial update and further declined due to the FDA's complete response letter citing chemistry, manufacturing, and controls issues. These events collectively triggered a 35% sell-off for ULTRAGENYX shares, with other quarterly earnings misses contributing to smaller declines. The primary drivers of revenue growth for a company can be attributed to several key factors. Firstly, the successful commercialization of approved products such as Dojolvi and Evkeeza has contributed significantly to revenue growth. Additionally, effective management of growth and infrastructure expansion, as well as the expansion of the commercial team, have also played crucial roles. Furthermore, the approval of additional products from development programs and successful market acceptance by physicians, patients, payers, and others in the medical community have all contributed to revenue growth. On the other hand, factors such as ineffective management of growth and infrastructure expansion, limited experience selling and marketing products, complexity in sales process and strategy, insufficient resources to commercialize products, and failure to achieve market acceptance can lead to revenue decline. Regulatory compliance issues, product liability lawsuits, withdrawal of marketing approval, competition from biosimilars, generic versions of products, patent protection and litigation, and the ability to secure and maintain proprietary patent protection are also significant factors that can impact revenue growth or decline. Net income and profit margins have undergone significant changes due to various factors. Initially, the financial data was not specified, but it soon became apparent that the company faced negative net income due to operating losses. This was exacerbated by delays in clinical studies, increased costs from vendors and partners, dependence on third-party commercialization efforts, and uncertainty around expense reimbursement. As a result, profit margins were expected to remain low in the near term. Furthermore, potential decreases in coverage and reimbursement could lead to lower profit margins. Other factors affecting profit margins include increased costs from defending lawsuits, diversion of management's attention, and stock price fluctuations due to shareholder activism. The company's net income remains uncertain due to potential limitations in marketing products and generating revenue. Smaller market opportunities for products and product candidates also pose a threat to the company's financial stability. Overall, the company faces significant challenges that impact its net income and profit margins. The company's financial performance indicates a decline in its ability to generate positive operating cash flow. The data shows that the company has been experiencing negative operating cash flow, with a significant increase from $334.7 million in 2024 to $366.1 million in 2025. This trend suggests that the company is struggling to manage its expenses and generate sufficient revenue to cover its operational costs, resulting in a substantial outflow of cash. The company's financial summary reveals a notable decrease in its total debt from $1.503 billion in 2024 to $1.174 billion in 2025, indicating a reduction of approximately $329 million. Additionally, the non-cash interest expense on liabilities has decreased by around $5,000 over the same period. Furthermore, liabilities for sales of future royalties have also seen a decrease from $869.7 million to $829.3 million between December 31, 2024 and September 30, 2025. The non-cash interest expense related to these liabilities has decreased by $1.6 million, minus 10% change, in the 3 months ended September 30, 2025. These changes suggest that the company's debt level and interest expenses have undergone significant reductions over the past year. Management's outlook, focused on commercialization and growth management, is optimistic about the company's outlook, driven by its commercialization strategy for key products such as Crysvita in Latin America, Evkeeza in EMEA, and Japan. They expect revenue growth due to these launches, with a goal of achieving profitability by 2027. The company will prioritize efforts based on anticipated probability of success, market potential, and available resources. Management is concerned about regulatory approval processes being lengthy and unpredictable, but believes that developing companion diagnostics for gene therapy product candidates can mitigate this risk. To achieve growth, management emphasizes the importance of identifying patients with rare and ultra-rare genetic diseases. They are also focused on advancing product candidates through clinical development, securing regulatory approvals, and optimizing manufacturing processes to minimize technical and scientific challenges. Overall, management strategy is centered around commercializing products, advancing pipeline candidates, and navigating various risks and challenges to drive growth and profitability. The company has made significant moves in its business strategy through acquisitions and divestitures. Key acquisitions include Dimension, acquired in November 2017, and GeneTX, acquired in July 2022. On the other hand, the company has divested 2 key assets, Mepsevii PRV for $105.3 million and Crysvita PRV for $105.3 million. Concerns about inventory buildup and supply chain disruption are evident in the financial summary. Inventory levels have increased by $7.2 million, 17%, from September 30, 2024 to December 31, 2024, posing a risk to revenue and financial condition due to concentration of sales through a small number of distributors and specialty pharmacies. Supply chain disruptions also pose a significant threat, with potential causes including manufacturing problems, equipment malfunctions, raw material shortages, natural disasters, geopolitical instability, and human error. The reliance on single-source suppliers further exacerbates the risk, as loss of supplier or supply disruption could delay product development and commercialization. That concludes the financial summary for ULTRAGENYX Pharmaceutical Inc. Feel free to comment below, and I will be happy to answer them when possible.